First, though, tomorrow is a big day in Tarpon Springs. It is the annual Epiphany celebration honoring tradition, faith, and community.
And today we have Luke joining us. He is last year's cross retriever, along with John Lulius from St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Cathedral. So welcome to you both. So great to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so I have to start with you because you dove into the water last year and you retrieved that cross. What was that like?
It was truly unbelievable. I mean, you know, it's your entire life is like basically led up to that day where your entire Greek family is telling you, you can't wait for Epiphany, you only have 3 years to get the cross. And it's a lot of like responsibility to dive in that water, to be like prepared to dive in.
Yeah. Okay, so talk about what it's like, though, to dive, because we're all watching this and thinking, you're all diving into this water, it's not warm. Like the whole process of it, what is that like?
Well, last year was windy, so when you're jumping in the water, it's good to be in the water because once you get out, you know you're on the boat and it's very windy, your heart's rushing because you got a couple minutes until the cross is thrown in, until you have next year to dive again if you do have another year.
Yeah.
But when you're in that water, you're really thinking back on the year, what it's been like.
That's special.
That is special. So John, so this is all happening again tomorrow. Can you kind of take us through if we want to go, watch it? What are the events like?
Well, of course, today is really the beginning because it's the blessing of the fleet, which is the sponge boats and things like that, which is traditional. And then tomorrow we start very early with Divine Liturgy starts at 9 a.m. in the cathedral. And we have the blessing of the waters again after church. And then from there we have the procession or litany down to the bayou. And from the bayou, we have the short service, and then the Archbishop will throw the cross, the release of the dove, and the diving for the cross.
You're mentioning tradition, community, faith, all of those things that we just mentioned as well. Talk about what a profound day this is. And yes, you just mentioned how it starts early and that, but just talk about...
Well, this is probably the second most important holiday for the Greek Orthodox faith. The first one is, of course, Easter, and then Epiphany, because this is the first time the Holy Trinity has been manifested to man. So for God, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus Christ, all manifested in one day, and the baptism, of course, of Jesus by John the Baptist. So all of this is tradition mixed in with, of course, the theology and the religion and the customs. Epiphany is a special thing for the Greeks because all over the world, Greek communities do diving for the cross. Yeah. And it's very interesting how each one does it, but ours is very traditional and the largest in the Western Hemisphere. So that's why people come from all over. Yeah,
if you haven't seen it or watched any of the videos, we're showing some of it now, but can people come out and watch? You encourage that?
Of course. We want people to come. The bayou is a natural amphitheater. You have to get there early if you're going to go just to see the cross throwing. But otherwise, you can line the streets to watch the procession and then head down to the bayou. And then after that is the celebration. After the cross is retrieved, everyone goes to a big party at the, this year it's at our church's community center, and have a good time Greek dancing and eating and drinking.
I love that.
Yeah.
So what has this last year been like for you?
It's been nothing but good. Health has been good with my family. My business was very good, and school has been amazing as well. So nothing but good.
Okay, how old are you? You have a business?
18.
Okay, all right.
Good for you.
Yeah. So this was your third time diving, or what?
This is my second time.
Your second time diving. Wow.
So second time you get in the water, do you see the cross and you're thinking, what are you like going through your mind?
So when you dive, you can't really see the cross like as soon as you stick your head in. So you have to go a couple feet down, and then you start to see like the bottom, and then you hopefully see the golden hue from the cross, which I saw, which was incredible.
What went through your mind when you saw it?
Just a rush.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a priest at the church, and I've never met him. He sadly passed away before I did, and that certain moment made me feel connected to him.
Oh, that's wonderful. It gave me goosebumps.
I know. Very special. Very special. Well, thank you for talking with us today and for sharing this tradition with us.
Yeah,
really
we appreciate it.
Is there a website that people can go to if they want to find out more information?
You can go to stnicholastarpon.org, or you can just look at Epiphany on the internet, and I'm sure you'll find all the information for the celebration.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.